I have got a spare hour and a half or so just to play a bit of Witcher, put you in the picture before my mythic raid tonight.
But finding me proved no
Finding Dandaloo proved no simple task, and I'm really behind because for the last couple of days I have been trapped in the molasses of anxiety, but now we can start to catch up with everything we've sort of lost out on. We need to do some streaming, we need to do some drawing, we need to do so much to catch up for lost time. And you might think, hey, if anxiety is a massive problem for you, why not wipe that slate clean every now and then, give yourself a break? And I say, don't worry, I have methods in place to sort this out. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Oh, Jesus. Let's go to Skellige. Alright, Wolfenstein. Let's chat, you and I.
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
I know how you feel.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Ard Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Oh god, I hate having to give up money just for stuff. I mean, I know that's what money's for, but oof.
Hefty sack, like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
Well, I'm gonna die. What a lovely sunset. Oh, Geralt, keep your shirt on in a place like this, you'll get lice. The framing of that shot was so weird. We got to see his two swords and then just a random lump of back flesh. It's not what I call screenshot worthy. Of course. And to think that from this point onwards we'll just be able to freely and easily fast travel between these zones. Right, well hang on. If we're going to be killing a load of weaklings, I want Blizzard. Hang on. I want Blizzard and I want my Tawny Owl. Oof. You little bitch. Come on, come at me. Oh, is that it?
Refeed the sails!
Better. I'm more centered now, and that's what's important. Find your center. That's what they tell you. Well, at least I have made it to the Skellige Isles. Ooh, the physics on that necklace.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
I'm not going to judge him about robbing corpses. I do that like every 10 minutes.
See, I've landed on Ord Skellig.
How you figure that?
You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellig's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nah. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
What's your name?
Steingrim.
Well, Steingrim, I don't like you. In fact, I feel like slapping you.
Ooh,
Go ahead,
Geralt.
Drifter. You try.
Haha! You picked the wrong time, buddy. I have been practicing my brawls. Come on, hit me. Hit me, bud. Not gonna happen.
Had enough?
Best finish me now, 'cause you'll be fucked once I catch my breath.
Sure.
It was a good fight. That's enough for now.
Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north, then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Well, there you go. Been in Ard Skellig like 2 minutes. We've already been in a fist fight with someone. I'd say we're ingratiating ourselves to local culture. Just fine. Let's have a look at the new world map then. I want to see what we're dealing with here. Can see why there's a lot of boat journeys. Oof. It's actually pretty ballsy putting so much water in your game map like that. I mean, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were famously reamed for that very reason. 7.8 out of 10. That's what Witcher 3 gets from me. Anyway, we're in a new zone. We should start spicking. That's probably something really offensive that I just said by mistake. Start picking some new herbs. And if the other thing I said, because it sounds dodge, but it was a proper slip of the tongue, promise, and I apologise. I think it is actually a horrible thing, what I just accidentally said. But it was not meant that way. It was... I don't mean, oh, I didn't mean to offend. I mean, I literally did not mean to form that word with my mouth and tongue. It happened purely as a result of speaking too quickly, which I need to sort of work on. And again, spick and span is a phrase, so maybe it's okay. But it sounds iffy. I wonder... Yeah, how did Roach... I was like, can I call Roach here? How did she get here? Who transported this horse? Because first time, obviously, you saw me ride from White Orchard to the other place on horseback, so it makes sense that Roach would be with me in the new map. Here, I came on a ship, presumably alone. How'd Roach get here?
Greetings.
What are you
Show me
buying? None of these are quest guides, so I don't care. Meteorite ingot. Not bad. I mean, I think I've got some. I'm not desperate for them right now, but it's nice to know I can buy them from somewhere. Alright. Buy some of my junk, actually. Let's clear out my inventory just a little bit. Wow, I had more crap than I thought. Do you want to buy some random ashes from me? You do? Awesome.
So long.
You're not going to make it long in the merchanting business if you just buy random ashes. Anyway.
Adventure seeker.
I summoned you, Roach. Everyone in this land spits as well. It's just... the spit never ends. These aren't puddles right here. That's not puddles of rainwater. That's puddles of spit. Another Macanto. Let's see what he's got.
Greetings.
Show me your...
Show me your moves. Ooh, no, I'll keep that trophy for now. For some reason that I've forgotten. Ooh, you want to buy some rotting flesh? Of course you do. You're a general merchant. Why wouldn't you buy rotting flesh?
So long.
Come on, Rakinda.
Hey there. Come take a gander.
Just did. And you lost money. You lost so much money. Not as much as the other guy, though. He lost all his money.
Run, Roach.
Come on, Roach, now. Come on, focus. Focus, Roach. Alright.
I found somebody betraying him.
What's this stuff? Looks good. Booga... What was it called? No, show my... Oh, my... Blood moss. I read Boogatix. I guess I was a bit wrong there. You've got to go to the port. It's the only way. Hello there, old man.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
Do you have a quid for the bus?
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home. And with
Wow,
each day
this
delay,
really
I've
is. Do you have a
walked
pound
into
for the bus?
bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper.
This
I
is definitely
swear.
me, by the way, whenever someone
You
asks
don't
for a
wanna
quid for the
call on me
bus.
at my address.
Need a loan? Hmm. Now, it's such a tiny amount to me. Why not?
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
You better be paying me back, Johan. Because if not, they'll be calling you Johan One Arm before too long. But luckily, despite the fact that witches are meant to be perpetually skint, because it's an open world video game, I'm in fact loaded. So even if that goes nowhere, I won't even miss that gold. Ooh, way up. What's going on here then? Someone's dead. Or just taking a very luxurious nap. She looks disgusted, this one who's not quite in frame. Just by the mouth alone, I'm seeing utter contempt. Ooh, this fucking dead guy. Ooh. I mean, she's crying. Now that we can see her full face, we can see she's crying, but it did not come off that way.
Do this, child.
Without the eyes.
I know, but I want to.
Ooh, what need not she do? Is she gonna light the flame herself? Is that what's going on here? Is she gonna get on the boat with him? And this game's pretty edgy. It could go that way. Think she's getting on the boat with him? No, wait. No, yeah, she is. She actually is getting on the boat with him.
'Tis madness.
Called
Such
it.
a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed
Silence.
Only old women
Sorry,
should be burned to death for no reason. When it's a young one, it's a waste. Unless they're not pretty, in which case on the boat they go. I'd feel so much stress if that was my job. If my job was to, like, shoot an arrow at a boat for funeral reasons, I would worry so much about missing. I'm surprised we can't hear any screaming from the boat. That is pretty much a will of steel. Also, hi Yennefer.
You look beautiful.
We have not seen you in like 30
Thank you.
hours, maybe more.
Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
One day we'll all die and it'll be fucking brilliant. Oh, Geralt, you creepo.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Oh.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Tuirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
It's me! I'll be the king.
Hope we don't have to go to this wake.
Well, we don't have to go. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Now, my understanding is they have quite a sort of tumultuous relationship. Like, they're in love or whatever, but they also, like, fight all the time. So I think this one is the more appropriate choice.
Stop reading my mind.
Just always be bickering in some way.
Died?
Don't like secrets?
No.
Probably should not be a sorceress then.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was looking
Did that
to
boat
escape.
just burst into flames
Witches?
again?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are. but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira,
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
I like her boots.
Ermion's head of the Skellige
That's a
Circle.
powerful look.
Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I'm not going to pronounce that properly. To me, he's just going to be Crack.
I have an important matter to discuss with you.
I can't do that sound. I've tried. When I went to Belgium, I tried so hard.
I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room.
There's so many
here.
quests in this game
Took
where
the
you've got to
liberty
dress
of
up.
laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
They better not be fucking seagulls, because if they are, I'm going to kill every last one of them. Alright, let's go sort out this formal attire. Hey! Oh, did we complete it finally? Oh, another quest though. Important shit right here.
Every man on the continent seems witness.
Bjorg.
Got us some weird diablin. You know,
Weird
drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
With ease.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of that comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
You can at least do me like 300. I imagine if I go up that high, you'll just get really annoyed. So let's add 300 to it. Oh, shit.
That's dear, it is. But could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
Now I wish I'd have gone higher.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Well, obviously we have to do this first. You know the rules, and yeah, we're well within level range for it.
Man these worries like a boat needs ballast. Sail straight and even.
Are you a witness, buddy?
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him, once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
You'd be better off buying a flock.
Is that like proper Norse Freya, or have they made up their own Freya?
Vagrant.
Don't eat so much.
Also, don't call me a vagrant. That's rude. Why is everyone so rude to me all the time? Contract Solon Sword. Olaf, leader of the Kier Trold, would like to make the following known. Someone snuck into the Krat Armory and stolen the sword known as Kuliu. The yellow-bellied scoundrel who did the deed was seen leaving the village via the southern gate, heading towards the old fort. Whoever helps recover the sword will receive a reward worthy of his efforts, and whoever helps the thieves, a death worthy of his treachery. Contract, Woodland Spirit. Warriors of Skellige. If there's a man of ye brave enough to face the woodland spirit, the cruel oppressor of the inhabitants of Firland, he'll get a reward that'll keep him in mead for a long while. We're not rich, but we've gathered a fair bit of coin between us. Come to Firland and ask for Sven. They're very gendered, these contracts, aren't they? Clearly, they're not expecting any women to take these jobs. Contract, Muir Diablin. I think that's the one we just did, right? Well, we're on. Craving glory and gold, got a sharp blade and not afraid of death, then come see Bjorg, the master boat builder, who's got work for you. It's the Muir Diablin in the Kjerdbird Bay. They need to be killed, for they've multiplied and grown so fierce you run into them every time you leave the harbour. Kill the beasts, and you'll become famed throughout all the isles, and your purse will be heavy with gold. Gwent lessons, fist fights. Okay. All the standard stuff.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now me man. I'm the only one left. Kjell, our
sea.
son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kjerrig cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muir Diablin, sea fiends. They'd clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Sea witches obviously still have emotions. He was kind of sad to hear that story.
Vagrant.
So they bet on who them could swallow.
Vagrant who's been invited to the wake of the king, I'll have you know.
But I prefer me trusty axe.
Good, I'm glad you've got a favoured weapon. Everyone deserves to have a weapon they like. To any Americans who are somehow watching, that is not my support for the Second Amendment. Get rid of it, it's bad. Don't do it. My viewer count just went down from 1 to 0. I think I upset the American. You know, that on my stream is shit and boring. One of the two. But you know what?
Another victim.
Hey, I saw a drowner there. It just phased out of existence. You can't do that. Right, how do I want to play this? Actually, come at me. I want to practice. Right, if they jump, you can't... Ah, but that kind, yeah, I can... There we go. There's how you counter-attack drowners. So when they jump at you, you have to dodge. It's basically the only way. But... just their normal clawing attacks, you can absolutely... Oh. So that kind of jump, can't do it. Come on, claw at me normally. Good man, Geralt. Although, my god, have my decoctions have actually worn off till the next time I meditate. Which I will do pretty soon, by the way. No reason running around with no potions when we know I have literally more than 99 charges of alcohol to reforge them. Or restore them, whatever. Investigate the place where the drowners were seen. Hornwort, the water of horns. Is that more buckthorn? It is. Just nab that one. I'll go, you know, diving for that buckthorn because I can't be arsed. But just having a couple to hand is always good. Oh, suddenly there's a thing to investigate.
That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
See if the key on. It's quite a big... Ah, I can in fact follow the stink. Now again, in real life, I'm pretty sure that smell doesn't travel in a neat little line like this. Surely it would dissipate. Are we going under? This calls for a killer whale. How atmospheric and calming. You know what? Since my decoctions have run out, I might as well swig 2 more. And I think that what I want is the one that gives me crit chance. Crit chance and growing attack power seems like a good B team.
That stench again. Slime and rotting flesh.
Saving the game. And we'll also pop a little bit of cat. Where's my cat? It's not that one. It's White Draffords. But it's not that one. But cat is white. Ah, I've got a new row now. That makes sense. Oh, full moon. Increases maximum vitality. Cool.
Drowners.
Hello, lads.
They
like that silver.
Counter-attacked him! Haha! It makes me feel good every single time I do it correctly. Perfecto. Yeah, I'll meditate after this contract is said and done. I'm worried that if I try and meditate now, everything will just respawn. I don't know why I'm worried about that particularly, because it's not as if it'd be a difficult fight. It just feels in some way uncouth. And I know I'm losing a lot of health.
A monster's lair. But definitely not a drowner's.
Oh, there's going to be a plot twist. Interesting.
Bruises on his neck. Crushed larynx. Strangled.
Makes sense. Why would there be a whole contract just for, like, one of the most common enemy
Bruises on
types?
his neck. Crushed larynx.
It's going to be like a super drowner.
Strangled. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Almost untouched.
Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies.
Oh, just a water hag.
Hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands cover up my scent.
Let's go. Drowners will not attack the Witcher. Holy crap. That's OP. Well, it's not.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait.
Behind those boats? Sorry, I know it's a habit.
Boats.
It's a bad habit from playing Skyrim, which can just shut down on you at any moment. This game, in fairness, has only ever shut down on me once. And it was the very first time I played it. Right, so water hags, obviously we know what they don't like. We need to quench, we need to swallow. Garrett, what the fuck was that, mate? Better give him another Thunderbolt. Alright, I'm trying to practice counterattacks. That's what I'm doing right now. Had no time to practice, I'm afraid. Well, no time to get it right. Alright, let's go get our reward. Pop a torch out. No point in drinking another cat. I don't think I'm going to need to go into combat. That's the only reason I choose cat over torch, by the way, because I don't think cat looks... I don't think it looks good. A torch looks way nicer, but there's a lot of combat things you can't do while you're holding a torch. Obviously I don't want to plunge into darkness every time there's a fight on. So it's cat on the way in, torch on the way out. I should probably Quen if shit's going to explode on me. I'll drink my last swig of Swallow since I'm about to meditate. Also, do we know for sure that this is going to solve the drowner problem? Because there's like... Well, there were earlier, I saw like 10 million of them in the water. And what's this? Some stuff we can examine for no reason. Running around picking herbs. It's the simple pleasures. Is it obscene and perverse, by the way, that I'm looking forward to BFA? Because there'll be, like, new nodes to pick.
Vagrant.
New herbalizing to be done. New mining. Oof. I get to empty my banks of all the current stuff and start filling it up with new stuff.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old, clever one. She was the danger.
She was the donga.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Fuck it, let's go.
Think I deserve more. Water hags significantly more dangerous than drowners.
Not denying it, but my coin pouch ain't exactly bottomless.
Neither is the sea. Plenty more filth ready to crawl up from its bottom.
Get him, Geralt.
Might need my services again. And I won't stick my neck out for those who skimp on the reward.
Starting protection coin, eh? Take it. Take all I got. And choking it, you bugger.
There's no need to be like that.
My home is your home.
Hey! 450 crowns, I'm happy. I don't mind if you don't like me. Prefer the coin over your approval. Ooh. Got a lot of stuff to start working on here.
No such thing.
Right, well for starters, first of all we'll meditate. We'll meditate until morning, why not? No reason to be doing everything at night. Right, and let's get the decoctions I actually want. They take more skill, but I feel they'll be worth it. Come on, Rochinda.
Giddy up.
How are we doing for time? Doing fine. I've got like 45 minutes left.
Ooh.
Were those El Banditos? Because I'm not having that. Give me a quest! Hey!
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament. See, I'm a wandering juggler from occupied
Crusty
Temeria.
jugglers.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met.
Oh,
but
shit.
You were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
But I assure you, all right, you got me.
Never give people money for the bus.
No, this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it with interest. Just please, don't take me to the Jarl.
Think you could fool me a second time? I'm gonna let the Jarl decide what to do with you.
Force me to come with you? Go ahead, try.
Oh, he's a good one. He's got skills, but can he pay the bills?
What? Test your nerve?
No, he can't. And there's me orange. God, what a good day.
More trouble.
What a bloody good day. Earned extra coin on that one job, and got the coin that I was sort of reluctant to part with back.
Closer, stranger.
And Roach got to eat something from that wagon, so... We're having a great time in the Skellige Isles, actually. This could be our true home. In fact, I bet my wife would love it here. It's coastal. It's sort of wet and rough. It's got an edge to it. That's what she likes. He likes things like the moors. Proper wildland. That'll kill a man just for stepping off the road for 10 minutes. What have we got here then? Disturbing pretense. Punishment Piazza. The white whale is mine. Regarding my son. Nithing. Contract missing son. Be ye Skellige or continent man, read attentively and to the very end. My son, Ulva, went off to seek adventure and never returned. So I'm asking all travellers to keep their eyes out for him, and if you bring him back or find out what's happened to him, I'll pay a generous reward and keep you in my prayers to Freya. Odin of Randveig. Oh, and there's some horse races. Did I see a horse race? For the briefest second I did, but now it's gone.
Remember last year? Nobody's horse played right off that cliff.
I'm asking for help for any who can give it. Someone has cast a cruel and treacherous curse on my line for which I cannot find a remedy. If you've skill in undoing such charms, or even if you've heard of a worthy cunning man or peller who has such a gift, seek me out in my house near Randveig and rescue me from this misfortune. I shan't spare the coin in recompense. Alright then.
Uh-oh.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Mind if I have a look at your herbs?
Geralt's so forward. Is that bear fat? Oh, it is. It's nice to see. Let me check my alchemy. Is there anything I'm, like, almost there at? So, we know that we need Arrakis Venom. I don't think you'll sell Arrakis Venom, but, you know, just want to check. I think pretty much the only way to get Arrakis Venom is from fighting Arrakises. But they are on the Skellige Isles, so I should reach in. I should find them soon enough. Let's see. Cockatrice stomach. That's obviously going to come from a cockatrice. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I mean, yeah, she ain't selling any stuff like that. Devourer's blood. I didn't see any of that. Nope, no Devourer's blood. What's that? Is that Dwarven Spirit you've got down there? It is. See, Dwarven Spirit and Alcest. So common. So common. It's that white gull. That bloody white gull. Alright, so. Sorry, I know I keep jumping back and forth. So, alright. And for all my potions, I just need the Arrakis oil. So yeah, I'm pretty much covered. Oh look! More Shortlaw. But I already made that.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
That odd
I don't know, but I'm afraid we shan't see him again.
It's nice to come to a small little dwelling where, like, just, it's not full of everyone crying. That's a proper change of pace. Look out, kids! How do I get out of here? My GPS keeps... I've got to weave around this and go up this hill. Sorry, kid. Don't worry. Those are your milk teeth, right? You'll get more. A new merchant. Show me your moves.
Greetings. You're in luck. Yesterday, Iolf Raptus's longship sailed into port, so we've got fresh goods for you.
How does the word hotspur even, become Raptus? How do you pronounce things? Words make no sense anymore.
Let me see what Hotspur brought in.
Oh, Geralt got it right. Let's play for the maximum
How about you
stakes.
Take a break from hawking. We play cards instead.
I always love the sort of the
stinky husband.
yeah. I love the solemn yes, I agree to play cards with you nod that this game has. I'm going to keep playing Northern Realms because I'm a complacent individual. Hey, start the game! Ooh, Scoia'tael. I was thinking of putting the freezing thing in, but I just didn't. Anyway. Not too bad of a haul. Let's get rid of Wombo Combo number 1. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey! Sorry, I know I do that every single time. It's just gets in my skull. Oh, the decoy. Don't play decoy with me, lad. Danis Creamer. People don't like him. He freaks people out a bit, does our Danis? Hello, lava. What a waste of a captain's horn. You should be ashamed of yourself and of others. Right. But now, this fella's safe from Scorch. Whoa! Learning the game! Vilafriel and Faldamononano. Bing, boom, ding, 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 ding. Doubles the strength of all ranged combats. Ah, if only it was melee, I'd be scared. But you know what? I'm not scared. So, boom, eat my 44. Choke on that 44. Oh no. The ultimate traitor. He has come for me. I'm gonna pass the turn. Because otherwise I'll overextend. I don't want to overextend. Alright, so you win, but can you keep it up, sunshine? I don't think you can. Hey, smuggler, smuggling everyone. Oh, no, that was pretty bad. But don't you know I'm about to get more cards for myself? Yes, yes, look at my cards. They must be worth more than 4, and they sort of were. My opponent has passed. I have to beat 19. How do I do that? How do I win? I think I play this person, yes. Mama, 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 do da 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 do. And there you go. Can you win with only 4? I don't think so. Let's put this down as Scorch. Be it. Yennefer does not count. She's a hero, so you are still the strongest. Oh no. He has some cards. Whatsoever shall I do? He might be scorched, but it's not so bad if he is. But no, he has medics. I'm very, very worried. Medics. No. Medics. No. He's played a 6. We've got to go. It's Barclay. What are we going to do? No. The commander's horn. It will give him great power. But will it give him the power of a queen? Now I can use my horn, and in doing so will achieve great fortitude. What is your final card? Your final card was stupid, and so you didn't play it. I'm going to BM you. BM all day and all night. Meh, 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 meh. I won. Give me my prize. The crowns, but also Vatia Duridiabadadu. Exactly what I was hoping for. No, let me indulge my scumming ways. Hello there, blacksmith.
Oops, the blades, I've got it all.
Top-notch swords? No. No. I'm actually interested in cards.
Let's play cards.
Cards of Gwent.
Wouldn't be bad.
I want to play Caravan. Where's Fallout New Vegas? I want to play that game. I actually do want to play the Fallout series on this stream at some point, but I've got so much shit to get through here. Ooh, too many good video games. Life is such a stress. Now, how will I defeat my next opponent? 2 decoys. God, maybe it's too much. Who knows? Oh. Going to throw away one of the decoys for a ballistic. And then, who do I even... everyone sees... I could do better than Wombo Combo. Or maybe I can't. Yeah. We'll have to find out. Okay, so I don't know why I put on this stupid voice, but you're just going to have to live with it for now. Clearly my goal is to win. There's no reason to pass around at this point. Aha! I baited you. That was my... Wait, what? Why didn't you... Oh! Destroy your enemies if the combined strength is 10 or more. You know what you should have done? Played that not now. You fool. You absolute titty bum. Well, at this point, because he's a 7, he's the strongest, so I'll be free from Scorch if I just play lower than that. So what I'm going to do, my children, is I'm going to stay below 7, because clearly he's not above scorching. I must always beware the scorch. Oh, bloody hell. You know what? It's time for John Natalis to sort this out. I always trust John. Oh, but also, now that he's a 14, that is something to bear in mind. Bear in mind. Oh, John Natalis. What are you doing to me, John? Ugh. Sorry, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm actually going to be, fucked pretty fucking soon. So I actually want to play the Commander's Horn. It's not the best play, but it is in fact a play. Oh, no. How will I deal with this torrential rain? It's simply impossible. Oh look, it's actually fine. What are you going to do now? An ice giant. I'm actually going to have to play one of these bastards. I never wanted to do that. No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to have to put myself in scorch range. It's the only way. You'd better not have a scorch, you... Oh! Oh, matron. Okay, I'm going to win this particular turn. And because you're a medic, I do have slightly more welly. It's not as weird as all that. That'll have to do, won't it? Unfortunately, you're a hero medic, so I cannot use this upon you. That's a big shame. Absolute belter of a shame. What are you going to do, opponent? Oh, you've got a Yennefer of your very own. Well, aren't you a fancy little fuckface? I could actually be proper bollocksed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I do believe I've lost this particular joke stuff in healer for you to look at sometime. Don't you worry, I aim to stop playing this game in about 29 minutes, and when I do, I'll prepare for the raid in all the ways that is appropriate for me to do so. I think you've already left, judging by my view account, but I'm assuring you, raid later, it will be dealt with, okay? Okay. Now, there's no way I can win. No way at all. Unless... if I pass... Yes, I win! I actually fucking win the game! Oh, I'm a master of Gwent. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Gwent. God. What's my card? Ah, fantastic. Why would I get a Scoia'tael card from someone who plays Monster? It makes no sense.
Don't enter the wood. Why did he want it anyway? We've offended him, Sven. The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a ploughing beast from the ploughing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might you be?
They call me Geralt.
Geralt. I'm a witcher.
A killer for hire. What do you seek here?
A killer of monsters, though, you fucking twat.
This village is home to decent folk only.
You just slapped that guy in the face.
Here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this? It's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
Who or what is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a common beast. Murders any man who ventures into its territory.
Exhaustive as descriptions go. What does this spirit look like? Anyone seen it for themselves?
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you.
Oh, Geralt, you sassy lassie.
Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog, a wolf maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors. Men with the hearts of predators. The spirit grants them an honorable death.
You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in peace. We never knew hunger.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are uncreate. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
I prefer the
We are
gold.
slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
This jittery guy in the background has the right of it.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to bring back the old ways.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
Mate, I'm like 150 years old. I guarantee my ways are older than yours. Oh my fucking god. Let me scave scum, please.
What'll they think of next?
May your odds never crumble.
Oh shit, look at that.
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
It could lead anywhere. It could lead nowhere. It could lead to a werewolf. Oh dear. Could lead to little.
Thin and deep cuts, not unlike a razor.
It could lead to the power of Gillette fusion. So, Geralt, in your professional opinion, what's going on with those howls? Right, let's follow these tracks the correct way. Yep. Something across the river, perhaps? Ah,
Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows.
Ah, but I'm just trying to get used to that playstyle, Geralt, and now you tell me not to do it? Dickhead. A white wolf. That's me! Anyway, oh my god, I've not been using oil this entire time. I somehow just, like, forgot that oil existed. That actually disgusts me. Come on, Geralt, you sassy lassie. Anyway, where were we? Here we go.
Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. Leshen. Male. Very old.
Ah, another lesson.
Probably marked one of the villagers.
Learn more about the woodland spirit by reading the bestiary. Da, da, da. Relict. I don't like Demetrium, but neither do I, to be honest. Don't like Relict Oil, and I don't like Igni. Nice. Don't know if this is a choice I have to make, or if I just need to talk to both of them. But we'll soon find out. Using the power of investigation. Alright, there has a...
Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. But in the past, I remember, I was just a lad. Lugos Hairlip led a raid on our village. found nothing but silence and fog. I could barely make out my pa and my uncles lying in wait behind the trees. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Harelip himself, well, I believe he'd rather have faced the woodland spirit.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him, yet he's what made us invincible, turned us into great warriors.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster. Cut with the sword, he'll bleed and die, like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and our women bear strong babes. The power of the woodland spirit makes us the best hunters in the Isles.
It's not how that works.
True. Not every lad who sets out to be a hunter survives the sacred ritual. But aren't witchers made at similar cost?
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path. Restore the old ways.
I don't like this idea.
Roam the woods with knife and spear. Fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game on it, and thus made a pact. Do as they did. Go south along the brook, submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
There's no guarantee your method will work, and the risks are great. Probably easier to just kill the Leshen.
If the spirit dies, all game will leave the woods.
How do you know?
Our men will lose their strength.
How do you
and
know?
Our women will be rendered barren.
How do you know?
It will be the end of us all. That was our covenant.
Leshens don't
Still better
do
than certain
this.
death.
You're not from here. You don't understand.
He's not even from round
It's
here!
nothing to us. Pride is everything.
Gotta give this some thought. So long.
Alright, Sven. What have you got cooking up in that mouth box of yours? Because I'm not liking this whole return to the old ways nonsense. Like, hey, so what if a bunch of kids get horribly murdered all the time? It fuels our superstitions. It's like, you know what? Fuck your traditions. We can do this a better way. Sven, mate, what's
Went
going
to
on?
look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then, just as I said.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Well then. The plot is thickening like good soup.
Will Sven visit today?
Of course he will.
I've seen
The Leshen's chosen the girl.
Pull that one in, Hilda.
Damn it.
Don't let him get away.
Huh. Well, that's no good. Also very random. Have we heard of her before this?
My dad repair like you just for he died.
So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codgers would surrender his mother to please the monster. And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monster's helper must die first.
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
The Leshens marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Well, do explain why. Don't just do it for no reason.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
Suits me. We've got about 14 minutes left. That's enough time to finish off this lesson. Let me teach you a lesson. With Sean
Leshen's
Connery.
territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast.
Don't worry. It's not hard. Sorry. The White Wolf. What's that all about then? Well, those are clearly the crows that hang out with the Leshen. The White Wolf. Ah, did I somehow destroy the totem during that process? Suits me. Let's go find the White Wolf. Hang on, I mean the Leshen. Alright, hey bud. So I'm thinking Quen. I'm thinking... Oh, I already had a tornado going. Never mind. Tops up now, didn't I? I'm thinking Petri's Filter. And I'm thinking... You know what? Last time we fought a Leshen, the Igni worked so much better than any sword work ever could, so... Of course, doesn't work if he's vanishing all the time, so... Burn him! There we go, look at that health drain! Always Quen up, it's important. And from now we just burn, burn, burn! Probably like should stick relic oil on as well, just to at least pretend that I'm good at this game. Come on, lad. Just turn up. Oh, you've got some fight in you, lad. But as soon as you come back, you're going down. Achievement unlocked. Woodland Spirit. Sloop. In the heart of the woods, baby. Bonus experience for monsters? Yep, why not? Collect your reward from Svein. I wonder if there's going to be any additional drams because of this Hilda thing. Maybe the whole village is going to be united against me. I'll have to slaughter them all, and then I'll become just like that Cat Witcher. And the ironical twists of my life will have been complete. In the Isle of Skellige, we're doing some contracts, baby. Doing everything other than going to that wake. Ah, shit. So what's the story in Balamory?
Hey! Hey! Look at this. Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast. We rid ourselves of its accomplices. Don't worry. Our agreement stands. I earned your coin, you did.
Peasant squabbles. Just not interested.
Oh, wise words. You're not from here. You can't understand.
He ain't even from round here.
What are you staring at, people? Justice has been served. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No monsters left round here.
There you go. That famous Witcher neutrality kicked in. But he's right. I'm not even from around here. If you want to go killing old people, who really am I to complain? No one, that's who. Right, I literally only have about 7 minutes left. So we can start this quest for sure. I would play more, I'd happily play for hours and hours, but I do have a raid. It's Mythic Argus, it's important stuff.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, you bastard. You big bugger. You little prick.
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Here you're having trouble with a curse.
I am. Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's...
A nithing. Kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
Aye, and the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Grows feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself. No luck.
I can help you. One of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
To that blather by the ice giant.
God. Here I am getting stressed out by a higher frequency of cold calls. This guy has a curse on him that's going to kill his kid. I thought things were simpler back in the old days, before technology.
Trail's fresh. Might want to look around some.
Might want to do it, Geralt, but you've got 4 minutes in which to do it. You think you can do that?
What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
Like crusty shit. Go, buddy, come on. I'm glad that you can actually jump to cancel out of those stuck animations.
Clearing up.
Unlike in Skyrim. We can just end up mining forever.
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl. You, Odin?
I am. Hear about me, sonny?
Oh shit, okay.
Let's talk about my reward first.
320 for your kid. No. 330.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns. Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
Alright, 320, my original offer.
Have
Fuck
mercy
off,
on
mate.
an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
315.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
310, it's a final offer.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
300.
It's a lot. I need to borrow from kin, but you haven't. Won't spare no coin for me boy.
Clever.
Where should I look for your son?
East of here, midst the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh. Met him at the tavern. They filled his head with nonsense about some treasure. I said, Sonny, Pharaoh folk are liars to a man. You shouldn't fraternize with them. But he knew better.
How'll I recognize him? All I know is he doesn't listen to his father. Pretty typical for his age.
His name's Olve, a cheerful lad, a bit of a lisp. Nothing special about his looks, except last I saw him he was wearing a yellow tunic. Lovely, none other like it in the village. Got it from me a year back, on his birthday.
That ought to do it. I'll look around. No promises, though.
Deal with your missing son later, though.
Think the dare do it?
Greetings, Whitehair.
Charm the lasses.
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
Yona, we've got a minute for you to, you know, give us your case.
Folk on the continent got heads like cats.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house by the knithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
This whole sort of jealous woman thing has cropped up like 8 times in these 3 games.
You'd kill a child out of
Women
jealousy?
just aren't this into any man, ever.
It's not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. No, I've not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Wouldn't that put a big strain on any potential relationship you'd have, though?
A mile away.
Hey, man.
What, the type that doesn't murder kids? Pretty happy about that, to be honest. Anyway, we've gone over a minute 30, so we've got to get out of here. There's Tyrande, Malfurion and Illidan. They're my guys, except not really because I play Horde. Just like WoW art because I'm a shithead. See you later.